Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you a tutorial on how to get glowy skin with a bold lip. So the first thing I took was of course my Mario Badescu Buttermilk Moisturizer. This is easily one of my favorite products right now. That's why I've used it in every single video so far. And then for foundation, I'm not going to be using any primer. So the first thing I took was that Estee Lauder foundation that I just purchased. Place it on my face with my finger, and then I'm going to take the Revolution liquid highlighter, just put it on my cheekbones, my lips, and then I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. So you'll start to notice that once it's completely blended out, it'll just leave a nice glow on my cheekbones and then on my lips also. You definitely can just mix the liquid highlighter directly with the foundation. For this one, it doesn't necessarily work like that just because I think it would change the consistency of the foundation, so that's why I put it on my face first. But depending which one you're using, you can always just mix it in with the foundation directly. And now I am going to take my Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm going to place this underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and then also my eyelids. And the reason for this is just if you have dark circles or your eyelids are just dark themselves, you can always do this, or you can just buy an eyeshadow primer. And then I took my beauty blender, and I never realized how harsh I was on my eyes. I never noticed until I had to watch my videos and do a voiceover. I promise I'm not like this when I do people's makeup, but it's just something interesting. And then once I am done blending the bridge of my nose, just whatever was left above, I put it on my forehead and then just my upper lip and chin. I didn't put any more concealer, I just used whatever was left on the beauty blender. Next, we are going to contour. So I have this Cover FX contour kit. I pointed to number 3, but I actually used 3 and 4 because 3 was way too light for my skin. So I put this in the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, and then right on my jawline. I really just placed it with the beauty blender, so you don't need to be too specific about this, but I just blended it out with what I had. It's really funny to watch yourself when you're doing makeup because you don't realize the faces that you make until you're actually watching. But hey, whatever helps get the look, right? Now that we've got all of that blended out, I took the number 3, so the one that was a little too light, the one that I actually pointed at, and I put this on my eyelids, just the outer corner because I wanted to give it a nice natural colored base, and this is a really good texture for that. And then I used my Naked palette by Urban Decay, just the first one, and this is in the color Naked. I have my small beauty blender. And whoa, not a beauty blender, that is definitely a blending brush. What am I talking about? What kind of makeup artist am I? And anyways, I just put it on the outer corners right where I put that contour color, and then I just blended that out into my crease. Then in the Naked palette, I took the color Toasted, which is this really kind of dark pink color. It's glittery though, and I really like it because the lipstick that I use, which is like a purple, like a plum color, it looks really great with this. And then with the same blending brush that I was using, I'm not going to put any more product on it, I'm just going to blend out the outside. And then with a flat brush, I'm going to add that same color Naked right underneath my lash line. Now I'm going to use the color Virgin in the same Naked palette, and I'm going to place that right underneath my brow bone for a nice highlight. And of course for my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Dip Brow Pomade. I still use the color Dark Brown, so I took a spoolie, brushed my eyebrows. I did one side already, and then, so I mean really you guys, I just follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. I kind of go off of the first one that I did as a template, I guess you could say. I just try to follow the lines, that way I can get them as close as possible. I know people always say your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters, blah blah blah, but you can bet your little tush I'm gonna do my best to try and make them look like twins. So I'm definitely going to do a eyebrow tutorial soon, just because I want to go in detail a little bit more about what I do rather than having to do it so quick. But the next thing I did is I just took the same concealer I used earlier and cleaned up the edges with the flat brush. I just wanted to make it look as clean as I possibly could. So after that, I just took a small concealer brush and I blended out that concealer. You can always use like a beauty blender afterward just to make sure that everything was blended out really well. But this works really great for this reason because it is in such a smaller area. And then I took the color Virgin again and placed it right underneath my brow bone because some of the highlight went away when I put concealer on. And then also the inner corners of my eyes. I used the Huda Beauty highlighter palette in the color Ibiza, which is this pink color I really love for highlighters because it's shiny. It has like highlighter in it. And then I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but it's in that same palette. It's like that white color. And then for the lipstick, which is my favorite part, this is by Fenty Beauty. I love this color. I got it just as a sample from Sephora. And it actually, I really love it because with lipsticks, I feel like they can just get so dry on your lips and then you end up having to take it off, especially after you eat or drink something. But I didn't have that problem with this one. And of course, here I am making these silly faces because that's what you do when you put makeup on. But look at this color, you guys. I love it. And then lastly, which I don't usually put mascara on last, but I did this time, it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I was actually considering not even putting mascara on just because I kind of liked how it looked without it, but mascara is a game changer, so I figured I had to put it on, even if it was just a little bit. But after I'm done putting it on my bottom lashes, that is pretty much the look. I do want to show you guys though, I curled my hair for the first time all by myself and it actually looked decent. So I am not good at hair at all, but I did that all by myself and I was so proud. But hey, besides that, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I love you all and I will see you in the next one.